Democrats leaders are crazy, as explained by Senator Lindsey Graham, and a 2020 collapse is certain. Now, Democrat leaders are being exposed as enemies of the people. Every chance they get, they attempt to normalize socialism in our country. Our country is based on freedom and capitalism. Now, President Trump, in his State of the Union speech, exclaimed to the world that America will never be a socialist country. And the cheers of USA broke out in the Senate chambers all over, while many Democrats remained quiet and seated. We thought everyone in America loved and honored our Constitution, but Democratic leaders, they don't. They favor a new world order over our Constitution. Democratic leaders complain about illegal migrant families being separated while they are attempting to enter our country illegally. But they're absolutely quiet when it comes to protecting United States citizens. Democrats won't speak up for the unborn baby. Democrats won't speak up for the newly born babies. But they are quick to complain about matters of deporting illegal migrant children. Now here's a Reddit post that says it all. Please don't complain about deporting children if you support murdering them. You're standing on the mountain of dead kids while you sermonize about being compassionate to kids. Democrat leaders are being completely hypocritical. Now, the New York Democrats passed a late-term abortion bill. In Virginia, Governor Ralph Northam attempted to pass a late-term abortion bill that clearly allowed murder of innocent babies. And House Leader Nancy Pelosi claimed she knew nothing about the Virginia governor late-term abortion bill. But she's trying to force him to resign, though, for wearing a blackface costume more than 30 years ago. She's not concerned about the late-term abortion, but she's concerned about that blackface that he wore 30 years ago. Now, Virginia Governor Ralph Northam's statements are so hard to believe that you need to hear him in his own voice to actually believe it.
Virginia's governor says he has no regrets on his comments earlier this week defending abortion, even as a baby is being born. In a news conference yesterday, Ralph Northam said Democrats believe legislatures, most of whom are men, should not be making decisions about women's choices for their reproductive health. We have team coverage tonight, including White House correspondent Mark Irons, with the reaction from one of President Trump's closest advisors. But we begin with Capitol Hill correspondent Jason Calvi, who tells us what pro-life lawmakers are doing to fight for the unborn. Jason?
Wyatt, national outrage erupted after New York's abortion law and the failed bill in Virginia. Pro-life leaders say it shows just how radical abortion supporters are. And they hope to use this issue to persuade the country to vote pro-life in 2020. Senator Ben Sasse of Nebraska wants action now.
This is infanticide that we're talking about.
Republican Ben Sasse blasts Governor Ralph Northam of Virginia for supporting a bill in his state that would have allowed abortion up until and during birth.
We're talking about a little baby girl who's been born and is on a table in a hospital or a medical facility, and then a decision or a debate would be had about whether or not you could kill that little baby.
Sasse noted it's the biggest debate in the country over the last couple of days. But yesterday, Democrats claimed they hadn't heard Governor Northam's comments.
I'm sorry, I just don't know what he said yesterday.
Here's what Virginia's governor did say.
The infant would be delivered. The infant would be kept comfortable. The infant would be resuscitated if that's what the mother and the family desired. And then a discussion would ensue between the physicians and the mothers.
Now,
You heard Virginia Governor Ralph Northam try to defend the murder of an already born baby, try to normalize murder. So not only do the Democrats want to promote socialism in the United States, they want to normalize murder for a newborn baby. Democrat leaders are so crazy that Senator Lindsey Graham called them a new kind of crazy. A new kind of crazy that we never saw before in the United States. Believe it or not, rank-and-file Democrats are defending this craziness out of some type of sick loyalty to the Democratic Party. Now there's an invasion of migrants near El Paso, Texas, where 600 migrants were detained on Monday, and a lot more have been traveling through the desert in an attempt to surrender to the Border Patrol. Most Americans understand how bad the crisis on our southern border is, but true to form, Democrats are alleging that there's no crisis on the southern border. They're alleging that the president is simply manufacturing a crisis, that he's making it all up. The southern border is not being threatened by thousands of illegal immigrants. Well, there's a real crisis on the southern border, and many new migrant groups are gathering to overrun our border. In true to form, Democrats are demanding that we stop funding ICE altogether and reduce funding for Homeland Security. Yes, these Democrats are a special kind of crazy, and they simply can't continue without destroying themselves. One sad thing is that there seems to be no words or no technology that can restore their sanity. But before we give up on these Democrats, let's pray for them. Then let's reach out to a time and to someone who has a lot of high technology. Let's reach out to someone that's gone to some extreme, even like time travel, to save humpback whales. Yep, that's right. Let's reach out to Kurt and Bone and see if they can help. Bone, these Democrats, can you help them? Damn it, Jim. I can't help them. Their brains are damaged. I'm a doctor, not a mechanic. Now we know there's no 23rd century high technology cure for these crazy Democrats. I think it's best for all concerned that the 21st century Democrats be allowed to collapse. Bone, these Democrats, can you help them? Damn it, Jim. I can't help them. Their brains are damaged. I'm a doctor, not a mechanic. Bone, these Democrats, can you help them? Damn it, Jim. I can't help them. Their brains are damaged. I'm a doctor, not a mechanic. Bone, these Democrats, can you help them? Damn it, Jim. I can't help them. Their brains are damaged. I'm a doctor, not a mechanic. Bone, these Democrats, can you help them? Damn it, Jim. I can't help them. Their brains are damaged. Well, that settled it. Their brains are damaged, and there's no help for them. So the Democratic Party will collapse in 2020.